I'm on the Polar
We climbed mountains
Express.
so high it seemed as if we would scrape the moon. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster. The mountains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed a barren desert of ice, the great polar ice cap. Lights appeared in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea.
Look at that waterfall.
There, said the conductor, is the North Pole.
That's amazing.
Pole. It was a huge city standing alone at the top of the world, filled with factories where every Christmas toy was made. At first, we saw no elves. They are gathering at the center of the city, the conductor told us. That is where Santa will give the first gift of Christmas. Who receives the first gift?
It's been a while since I've been back on here.
The conductor answered, he will choose one of you. Look, shouted one of the children, the elves. Outside, we saw hundreds of elves.
Nice book.
As our train drew closer to the center of the North Pole, we slowed to a crawl. So crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could go no farther,
Wow.
we stopped. And the conductor led us outside.
24 minutes in.
We pressed through the crowd to the edge of a large open circle. In front of us stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeer were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver sleigh bells that hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound, like nothing I'd ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart, and Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered wildly. He marched over to us and, pointing to me, said, let's have this fellow here. He jumped into his sleigh. The conductor handed me up. I sat on Santa's knee, and he asked, now, what would you like for Christmas? I knew that I could have any gift I could imagine. But the thing I wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was
right
one
alongside the river,
silver
that's
bell
why.
from Santa's
Yeah.
sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled.
Is that a lake?
Then he gave me
That's
a
the river.
Yes, the
and told an
river.
elf to cut a bell from a reindeer's harness.
Yo, that's a perfect spot to
The
go
elf
fishing right
tossed it
there.
up to
You check
Santa.
that out.
He stood,
But there's
holding
things
the bell
there.
high above him, and called out, the first gift of Christmas! A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval.
Wow.
Santa handed the bell to me, and I put it in my bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped me down from the sleigh. Santa shouted out the reindeers' names and cracked his whip. His team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled once above us, then disappeared into the cold, dark polar sky. As soon as we were back inside the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. I reached into my pocket, but the only thing I felt was a hole. I had lost the silver bell from Santa Claus's sleigh. Let's hurry outside and look for it, one of the children said.
Yo,
But
check
the
that out.
train gave a sudden lurch and started moving.
Yo, there's lights.
We were on our way home. It broke my heart to lose the bell. When the train reached my house, I sadly left the other children. I stood at my doorway and waved goodbye. The conductor said something from the moving train, but I couldn't hear him. What? I yelled out. He cupped his hands around his mouth. Merry Christmas! He shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from its whistle and sped away. On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our presents. When it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found one last small box behind the tree. It had my name on it. Inside was the silver bell. There was a note. Found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket. Signed, Mr. C. I shook the bell. It made the most beautiful sound my sister and I had ever heard. But my mother said, "Oh, that's too bad." "Yes," said my father. "It's broken." When I was shaking the bell, my parents had not heard a sound. At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its
I
sweet
think we
sound.
do. That
Though
guy
I've
that
grown old, the bell still
was
rings for
apparently
me,
invisible.
as it
He had a
does
whole entire
for
bag of
all
them.
who
She'll be back.
truly believe.
Oh. Lights turned off. She's staring at me menacingly. I know, right? Oh, flip. What happened?
How do I go live?
Huh?
Live.
I don't. Oh, here. Let me see. I don't know how. Jace, do you remember how to go live? Yeah. I remember.
There it is. I found it.
My shoe came off. Okay, never mind. I found it. Is coming to town. Jace, do you know how? Yeah. Then give it to Jace. When Dad gives Jace, you'll just put the noise on and go bad. Claus is coming to town. That's why I'm making a regular vid so I can post it. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
Turn up now, I'm telling you what.
Guys, can you touch your windows for me? Are they cold?
They are.
Do you know what that means? The
No.
North Pole. We're getting close to the North Pole.
But it also means that I can do this. Oh man, it doesn't show.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're here.
Uh-oh, we're here,
If
guys.
you look over there, that is our reindeer stables where you can see all of the reindeer.
Wow.
Blitzen, Donner, Cupid,
That
Comet,
one just stuck his tongue
Vixen,
out.
Dancer, Prancer, Dancer, Dasher.
Look, it's Cherie.
Where? Oh,
And then there's Santa. Can everyone say hi, Santa? Hi, Santa.
hey, to Freddy!
Oh,
I see him.
He's working?
Yeah, I see him.
We're gonna make fun of him now.